it occurred to me that this little puzzle I'm working on here was actually something my dad asked me to do. Fits kind of a coding challenge type of format. It's more realistic in terms of me not actually knowing how to do this. So I'm going to share my screen here and we'll just kind of go along. So I set up a replit for myself and I started doing stuff. Let me back up and just write some pseudocode about what I think needs to happen here. I've already uploaded this short video. I don't know how long this is. Let's see if it comes up in Replit. Okay, 2 minutes and 54 seconds. All right, so let me write some notes. I'm going to do it in script.js here. So step one, I need to get the video into the index.html. Step two, set up an event listener that responds on click. And what happens when it responds is number one, video starts playing. Number two, in the background, a timer starts, a countdown, in this case for 1 minute. And then I need to deal with what happens after a minute. After 1 minute, the video should stop playing and some kind of alert or pop-up should appear, which asks if the user wants to continue. This will only persist for 10 seconds. I'm going to say 15 seconds. If they click, the video resumes, and we do the same process again. If they don't click, the page redirects to some alternate page. Maybe just exit.html or something. There is going to be more detail maybe when I get into some of these harder tasks, but that's kind of the flow of what I'm thinking, right? The task is right now, so I'm just going to jump into it. I don't remember the HTML for boy, I hope I'm sharing the right thing or I'm going to feel real dumb. Let's see, new share. I'm on desktop 2. I think I'm in the right place. Okay, so I was over here. I just searched, what did I search? HTML video, right? So I'm going to W3 schools, video tag, boom, copy and paste, go over to my repo, set it up. 32240 source is dad test MP4. And that's video MP4. I don't have the OGG one, so I'm going to take that off. And let's just see what that looks like. Okay, perfect. I guess I'll just stick this in a little div because that'll at least give me some white space, but I'm not really doing any styling right now, so there's not a whole lot to think about there. Right. Okay. And I guess I'll just do this dad test here. All right. So that accomplishes step one. That was the really easy step. Now set up an event listener that responds to a click. So it's kind of like I want to intercept this. So I'm going to open this up in a new thing. So this will start the video playing, and I want to intercept that. So how am I going to do that? I could have a different button that I could disable the controls on here and then have a different button that kind of controls it. Let's see. I guess what happens if I take off controls? Let's see what that looks like. So right now I'm kind of troubleshooting through thinking about how am I going to intercept the pressing play so that I can do that through JavaScript. Let me take that off, refresh this, and go to my pop out and just see now my controls are gone. Oh, that's kind of good because the clicking is not doing anything. So this seems like it's good. Now, next search is going to be how to control video in HTML with JavaScript. Okay, so let's see what documentation, play, pause, load. Okay. So I'm gonna need to look and yeah. HTML media element. Okay. Unzip. Okay, I'm just gonna check this out. And let's go to the JavaScript. Well, first let's go to HTML. Boy, let's see here. I don't even know what's happening right now. Data class controls. Okay. Let's just see where this takes me. So I'm going back here. I'm adding a new div. I get this all formatted. And I need to go see what they had in terms of the JavaScript that's connected to this. Video, that's where the video is, the fonts, style. Is there some JavaScript in this custom player.js? Oh, so maybe I need to go over to the finished. There's the custom player.js. Oh, wow. What is media? How did media get grabbed here? Document.query selector video. Oh, okay. Well, let's just start with that. Inspect. Document.query selector video. All right, so V equals that. Does v.play work? Oh my goodness. And it returns a promise. Okay, this video is going to test. Woo. Okay, so we just got a bunch of things going here. Play, pause. What do you mean, etc.? Let's just take a look here. Okay, so I have this documentation about HTML elements, HTML media elements. And let's see. I think these are methods. I wonder what this would tell me if I just did v dot. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Probably more than I can handle here. Yeah. Okay, so for instance, v dot p, play, pause, playback, played, time ranges. Okay. What, like, can I just do v dot play again? From what I understand, there will be an event that. Okay, well, this is great. So, well, let's go back to refreshing this. Okay. And do we have a play button? Class play data icon equals P. I wonder if this is, there was more in that CSS file that might be helpful. Video, P, button controls. Okay, well, let's just be lazy and grab this. I'm all about stealing stuff. Style.css. We'll leave that there. Let me see what happens now. Okay, that didn't. What is that? CSS1. Okay, probably some fonts that I don't have. What the heck is this? Headings. Okay, well, that broke everything. I'm just going to take that out of mine, since that seems kind of irrelevant. I'll comment it out for now. Okay, no errors, but also no controls. So that's interesting. Oh, visibility hidden. How about taking that out? Right? Let oh, P S B F. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's something. Now, let's see. Let's get into the actual script here. I want to grab the video. So, oh, so now I'm into this. So kind of pseudocode. Let's grab the video element. Grab P button, add event listener to P button, and the event listener is going to respond to click with playing the video element. And I think that will get me through this next step. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. So it was data icon P. Can I just do ID equals play here, because I don't want to have to work hard on grabbing this. And let me get one more space here, because I'm not going to use that. Boom. Okay, so let's go here and grab the video element. We did that already. V equals document dot get element by, well, query selector. Yo. Then grab the P button. P equals document dot get element by ID. Play, I think, and then add event listener. P dot add event listener. And this is just going to be a click, and I'm going to check in on myself with an anonymous function that just console logs. Let's play. Okay, so let's go here, refresh. Oh, here properties of null, reading at event listener. Okay, so did I grab the wrong thing? ID play. Okay, but it could also just be the location of the script tag. Yep, let's get it down here. That way the script is compiling after it's had a chance to look at index.html. Let's see if that changes anything. Looks like it does. Hey, all right, good. Got that accomplished. So I think we can say v.play and just so that I can at least pause it without having to listen to myself talk, let's implement the pause button. ID equals pause. And let's make this then very similar. I'm going to just grab this. Unfortunately, play and pause start with the same words. So this is going to be play. This is going to be play. This is going to be pause. This is going to be pause. And this is going to be v dot pause. And let's see where we get to here. Boom. Dun, dun, dun. Ow! Not seem to do anything. Okay. So guess it'd be good to just see console.log v because this didn't work the way I thought it would. And let's go over here. There's the video. And I should have access to v here and v.play. Huh. Okay, returns a promise. I wonder if I need to do something with that. Why is the click event, which is showing me the console, but it's not actually playing the video, and it's giving me this error about the favicon? Where is that coming from? No, not there. This is. Okay, let's try it again. Refresh. We got a thing. P. Oh, we got a 404. That's happening after console log of the video. Let's just see console.log v.play. See what happens. And there's promise and there's the video itself. Okay. Okay, so I thought I was on a roll, had some ideas. Now let's go back and take a look more at the custom player JS. So, right, media, they grabbed the video. Media. Play, pause. Yeah, it's just literally media.play right there. Right, adding an event listener to the play pause media. Oh, this is where they turned it visible. Move the controls there. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so why is it not working? Okay, this video is going to test, from what I understand, there will be an event add event listener. It's a click. It's my callback. Happens when it, and I know that's happening because of that. Pause. 928. Let's do that, I guess. What was that? Oh, okay, that was silly. That was very silly. There's a little copy and paste. Hoist on your own petard. Okay, this video is. Oh my God. Okay, some good troubleshooting there in terms of the console logs, right? So I had the play button. And that's a perfect example of a kind of situation where you get into, you're kind of like, okay, I got an idea how this is going to work. And then you make a silly mistake and you don't see it. And in the middle of that, I guess I wasn't talking out loud, but there was definitely a lot of like internal questioning, like, oh my God, how am I going to solve this problem? I don't know what's wrong. And looking back at what they did was helpful because it showed me that it was very literally just calling that. And so, looking at the pause button just brought it to light because I got to see that this happened at the same time as this. And basically, I had an event listener that was operating on the exact same element because this was connecting to play. So it was like we console logged the play and then we immediately paused it. So we never got to see anything. Okay. Whew. I'm going to take out the console logs. I'm going to take out the, okay, we grab the video, we grab the P button, and we added the event listener and respond to the click to the thing. Okay, so we've accomplished this task. We're doing great. Video starts playing background, timer starts a countdown in case for 1 minute. So we need to have a countdown timer. And I always struggle a little bit with countdown timers. So I wonder if, well, there's always the set interval, and then I could just keep track of that and clear the interval. I was wondering whether there's a way to track the time through the time object in JavaScript. Date time in JavaScript. date, single moment in time, milliseconds since January 1st, 1970. So if you do date, new date, date dot now. Okay, let's see. D equals date dot now, right? And then D equals date dot now. Probably wouldn't want to have this running every single millisecond, but basically, oh, dang it, sorry. D2 equals date dot now. And so then D2 minus D gives me that. And so if I just divide by 1,000, D2 minus D divided by 1,000 should give me the number of seconds that went by between those two events. And basically, when that reaches 60 in this case, then I don't know, this just feels like, why wouldn't I just use a countdown timer? Anyways, let's see. Interval, set interval, JavaScript. Here we go. Get a callback. My interval, set interval. So I did my interval, then clear interval. Okay. So let's go back to our code here. Okay. And this is basically just looking at I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do there, and this is gonna count in milliseconds. And so basically, could just put could have something on the page where I'm counting down how much time left. So I could say an index HTML, make another div, float, right. And I want to just say this would be I'm gonna do that all programmatically. So let me write some more notes to myself. So this is I'm kind of expanding on this thing here. So first off, set up a timer box in the top right hand corner of the screen. Create a function that when invoked will start taking 1 second off the timer. And when the function reaches 0, fire off an alert. So I'm imagining I have a little box. I set it up to 60 or something, and then I start taking a second off that. So let me actually say this a div class or ID equals countdown. Close it up. Okay, so let's just start with let's do countdown div equals document.get element by ID. And that'll be countdown. And then let's say countdown div countdown num equals 60. Ooh, I'm being very careless here. const. It's used to working in the console where they don't really care. Const. This is important to be a let because this one's going to get reassigned over and over again. Okay, so then I will just say we'll start with countdown div dot inner HTML equals countdown num. And let's just start with looking at it. Unexpected token, script 40, function interval 1000, like that. This closed too early. Okay, so I think that should compile. Countdown num is not defined. Countdown num. Okay, let's try that. Fresh. Okay, there's 60 over there. Perfect. So let's just do a little styling for the fun of it. This is going to be ID countdown, and I'm going to do color white, and I'm going to do background color black, and I'm going to do margin 10 pixels, and I'm going to do padding 10 pixels, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, back to here, back to here, back to there. Okay, fine. All right, so we accomplished step one. Get a background timer, 1 minute, set up a timer box. Okay, we did that. Okay, create a function. When invoked, we'll start taking a second off the timer. So, I guess I would invoke it here, but we can do that in the console. Let's just start with a couple of lines of code here. Countdown num minus minus, and then we can use this line again to reassign, and that's it. That's basically the two things I want to do in my loop. Here we go. Countdown timer. Beautiful. Okay. And then okay, so then there's just the if else logic here. If countdown num is 0, do something, and else do this. Great. Okay, so when we hit 0, we're going to fire off an alert. That's what we said. Hey. Okay. And I guess we could clear interval by interval. Okay, and just for fun, I'm going to console log interval. I'm curious about what is the return of set interval. Okay, here we go. Clear it. Nothing's happening. Count down. Oh wait, this is going to take a long time. That'd be annoying. So it basically looks like it's just always the number 1. Okay, this is going to take too long, so I will set this to be equal to 5 just for fun. And I'm going to invoke this now in my play. Countdown timer. No. Countdown timer. Bingo. I can also, let's do v.pause here and throw out the alert. Here we go. Wait, no. Here we go. Oh, play. Okay, hey, okay. So, now what? It was paused, it's at 0. Yes, the alert is actually kind of a challenging part, but let us set this back to 60. I'll do one more little thing here. JavaScript. Alert box click. Alert box, confirm box, prompt box. When an alert box prompt pops up, the user will have to click OK to proceed. A confirm box, you're going to verify or accept something. Confirm pop, OK or cancel. OK, the box returns true. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see. Confirm. Okay, let's do that. Boom. So instead of alert, let's use confirm. And let's console log confirm, because the concept is that if we do, wait, go back to 5 because I don't want to wait that long. Play. Okay, here we go. Okay, I just got started talking. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, now we're talking. Because do you want to continue? So if they click OK, then it's going to be true. Okay, so we'll say continue equals, which means I need to declare a global variable called continue. Let continue equals false. Okay. Wait, what's wrong with this? You get problems? Variable declaration not allowed at this location. What? Why not? How about here? Let continue equals false. I don't see why you wouldn't let me declare something like that. What? Identifier expected. So we paused it. We asked, do you want to continue? We cleared the interval to, I think the clear interval actually should stop it here. And then, okay, I think I'm going to stop the video there because I think we're far enough to kind of get a sense of solving a real problem where you don't really know what to do and you're using pseudocode. And I hope that was kind of helpful.